Welcome, new chapter leaders. My name is Fallon Morell. I'm president of the Weston A. Price Foundation, and I'm here with Sarah Pope, Weston A. Price Foundation chapter leader for the Tampa, St. Petersburg, Florida area since 2002. And Sarah is also a member of the Weston A. Price Foundation Board of Directors. Congratulations on your recent decision to join the over 500 Weston A. Price Foundation chapter leaders worldwide. If you are not a chapter leader, but contemplating this decision, I hope this video encourages you to join us on our important mission of helping others reclaim vibrant health through a return to whole, nutrient-dense foods. Many of these foods were noted by Dr. Price to be extremely high in vitamins A, D, and K, activators found exclusively in certain seafoods, organ meats, and animal fats. The chapter system is truly the heartbeat of the Weston A. Price Foundation. Chapter leaders exemplify what the foundation is all about, and your ideas, activism, knowledge, and enthusiasm help our movement grow in numbers and influence.
It is important to note that Weston A. Price chapter leaders come from a wide variety of backgrounds and management styles. As a result, the activities of one chapter leader may be quite different from those in another chapter not too far away. It is very important to be respectful and encouraging of the work other chapter leaders are doing. Of course, any unethical chapter leader behavior should be reported to the foundation directly. Networking with other chapter leaders is important for asking questions or getting fresh ideas for effective outreach in your community if that is your goal. The best way to interact on a daily basis is to join the chapter leader discussion forum. This very active and lively forum will keep you up to date with happenings in other chapters from around the world and provide links to articles and up-to-date information to keep you learning and growing.
Please also consider attending the annual chapter leader meeting, which takes place the Monday following the Wise Traditions Conference. This meeting is a great way to form strong relationships with other chapter leaders and to get to know the folks you've been chatting with online via the Chapter Leader Forum.
The chapter activities are open to all. People do not need to be a member of the Weston A. Price Foundation to have access to the local food resource list or to participate in chapter meetings and other activities. However, please note that memberships are the lifeblood of our organization. Please encourage people to become members whenever you can.
While it is your choice how active you wish your chapter to be, please note that there are 5 basic requirements to maintain your chapter in good standing. The first is to compile a food resource list on sources of organic foods, milk products from pasture-fed livestock, preferably raw, pasture-fed eggs and livestock, and properly produced whole foods in the local area. The second requirement is to allow your phone number and email address to be published on the website and in the Foundation's quarterly magazine. Third, to promote membership by providing the Foundation's informational brochure to inquirers and making it available as appropriate in local health food stores, libraries, and service organizations, and to healthcare practitioners. Fourth, provide a yearly report of local chapter activities. And fifth, to be a member of the Foundation in good standing. Regarding your contact information, remember that you are the voice of the Weston A. Price Foundation in your area. Please respond to inquiries in a timely manner and with courtesy and helpfulness.
The basic resource list should include any grass-fed meat, dairy, and organic produce farms in your area. Please keep this list as factual and objective as possible. This list should not include subjective opinions about which eggs or dairy you think are best. The consumer reviewing this list can decide which farms he or she wishes to support based on the factual information you provide. It is a good idea to visit each farm on your list if possible. A farm checklist of what you should be looking for and what to ask the farmer on your visit is contained in the Chapter Leader Handbook. If you are a farmer and also a chapter leader, be sure to list other farms in your area. It is fine when the position of chapter leader can financially benefit a farmer, but it is important not to exclude from your resource list other farmers selling similar products. It is a good idea to include any local, farm fresh buying clubs or co-ops on your resource list as well. To save on driving, many people prefer to join a buying club that coordinates deliveries from multiple local farms to a single pickup location. It is not necessary to document every single farm if some farmers prefer not to be included on your list. But there are certainly at least a few producers, farmers markets, and buying clubs you can recommend to those in your chapter area who contact you wishing to buy locally. You may even wish to include stores that sell nutrient-dense foods, restaurants that prepare meals traditionally, and even holistic practitioners in your area that you or someone in your chapter have found helpful. It is important that you create this resource list before holding any possible chapter meetings, as this list is your primary responsibility as a chapter leader. Holding meetings is an optional activity. To give you some idea of what a resource list might look like, take a look at mine, which I created as a spreadsheet for easy addition or deletion of local producers as necessary. It is also easily emailed or printed out. Hopefully, this layout gives you some ideas for how to put yours together. To find sources near you, these resources may be a good place to start. Real Milk, a complimentary state-by-state raw dairy listing service operated by the Weston A. Price Foundation. AmericanGrassFed.org, a great place to find sources of pastured animal products, and LocalHarvest.org. Upon request, the Foundation can provide you with one-time use mailing labels of those members located in your chapter zip codes for invitation to your online forum, meetings, or events to help get your chapter off the ground. If you plan to exhibit at a local event, the Foundation will pay the exhibit fee within reason and provide you with the free materials to sell. Profits may be kept by the chapter, and any unsold items are then returned to the Foundation after the event, or you can purchase them at a discount. Please contact outreach at westonaprice.org if you are interested in this optional activity. As people respond to your mailed invitation and provide email addresses, a great way to inexpensively communicate with your chapter members is to set up a discussion forum through one of the many online resources, such as Yahoo or Meetup. Just be sure, once you've established your chapter forum, that inappropriate comment threads are not permitted, such as endorsement of candidates or political parties, which could threaten the tax-exempt status of the Foundation. Proselytizing or disparaging remarks about others should also be prohibited. In 2007, the Foundation provided the startup funds to create the Farm to Consumer Legal Defense Fund. Since then, the fund has helped farmers, consumers, and consumers organized into buying clubs or food co-ops with their legal, lobbying, and legislative efforts. It's becoming more and more important to actively safeguard our access to these foods, and the fund is the organization that is leading the way. Chapter leaders are encouraged to be the liaison for the fund and for their communities, and support them with fundraising and membership activities if possible.
A wealth of information for help in promoting the goals and activities of your chapter can be found on the resources page of the Weston A. Price Foundation. These resources include customizable brochures, flyers, handbooks, business cards, official foundation letterhead, slide presentations, logos, as well as a lending DVD library, which is indispensable for chapter meetings.
Also available is the Chapter Leader Order Form, where you can obtain discounted foundation materials for exhibiting or selling at retail at meetings to benefit the chapter. If you still have questions not covered in this video overview, please refer to the Chapter Leader Handbook mentioned earlier or contact the Foundation at chapters@westonaprice.org.
On behalf of the entire board of the Weston A. Price Foundation, Sarah and I thank you again for your courage to step forward and take a leading role in helping people in your local community lead healthier lives. It is your efforts and enthusiasm that are turning the tide against the agenda-driven misinformation about diet and health that is so widespread today. Weston A. Price Foundation chapter leaders are the living, breathing response to Dr. Price's dying request. You teach, you teach, you teach.